This is one of the big reasons why I refuse to support anything regarding Wizards of the Coast, in particular the fucking 5th edition of D&D. Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm back with another video, and for those who are new to my channel, yes, I've been primarily focused on Rings of Power, and will continue to do so, as I'm a massive Tolkien fan. However, for most of my life, I'm also a D&D fan. I've been playing D&D for a long time, but I stopped at edition 3.5, because once the 4th edition hit, it started going fucking downhill, and now we have the massive crater known as the 5th edition. But, that aside, Wizards of the Coast released this statement about a few days ago, and this tweet right here says, "We failed our adventurers, and we are truly sorry. Our statement on the How to Z." Okay, our statement on the How to Z. So I quote tweeted them today, because I just saw the tweet. "Are you apologizing to actual D&D players you alienated by aligning yourselves with identity politics and sociopolitical agendas? Or are you apologizing to the players who can't look at an orc or other fictional races and not see minorities?" Alright? And not see minorities. Okay? So I asked that question. Here's the statement from Dungeons & Dragons. Okay? "We wanted to acknowledge and own the inclusion of offensive material within our recent Spelljammer Adventures in Space content. We failed you, our players, and our fans, and we are truly sorry." Okay, players and fans. The ones who like to talk a big fucking game on Twitter, but yet you come back at them with facts and so forth, and all of a sudden they need mint juleps and the fainting couch. The ones you had to stroke egos on, just to get them to buy your shit, which they never cared about in the first place, until said egos were stroked, pretty much. Anyway, the campaign includes a people called How to Z, which first appeared in 1982, 40 fucking years ago. 40 fucking years ago, no one, for 40 fucking years, had any issue whatsoever. And why do they have no issue? Is because they looked at the race, How to Z, and just saw How to Z. Pretty much. That's fucking it. Regrettably, not all portions of the content relating to the How to Z were properly vetted. I mean, we didn't run it past you guys to make sure that it didn't bother your delicate sensibilities and your white saviorness. Oh my god. Before appearing on our most recent release, as we continue to learn and grow through every situation, we recognize that to live our values, we have to do better. There it is. We have to be better. Alright? Throughout the 50-year history of Dungeons & Dragons, some of the characters in the game have been monstrous and evil, using descriptions that are primarily reminiscent of how real-world groups have been and continue to be denigrated. Okay, I'm gonna stop right fucking there, because what is it? You look up How to Z, alright? What's one of the first fucking images that comes up? This. Right fucking here. How to Z. If you're looking at this fucking image, and seeing anything but an ape creature, you are fucking racist. Because for 40 fucking years, that's what we would see. An ape creature. A race of apes, and so forth. Pretty fucking much. How to Z. Alright? And if you're looking at this and seeing a certain minority of a certain skin color, then you are the most fucking racist individual out there. But fucking yet, you're saying this. Painfully reminiscent of how real-world groups have been and continue to be denigrated. You are looking at those and seeing real-world groups. Everyone else is looking at that and saying that's a fictional race, a fictional creature. So, Wizards of the Coast, are you going to apologize to actual D&D players? No, you're not. No, you're not, because you're apologizing to players who can't look at these fictional races without saying minorities. If you're doing that, then holy fucking shit, are you the most racist individual out there? Because no one, if you look at an orc, if you look at a How to Z, if you look at anything within D&D, within Tolkien, whatever, pick any fantasy IP. If you can't look at a race and see just the race itself, just the creature itself, if you can't see that and not equate it to any particular minority, that's where your mind's going. I don't want to fucking know you, and I don't want to purchase any fucking item from this company if they are looking at it and seeing the same fucking thing. I'm not going to support racists, and that's what these fuckers are. Biggest racists out there. Biggest fucking racists out there. Because they're not going to apologize to us longtime D&D players. They're not going to apologize to Gary Gygax's son, whom they specifically targeted and tried to paint as sexist, for daring to call his wife my woman when she in turn calls him her man. And what, you gonna also apologize to the authors whose work that you are rebooting without telling them? Are you gonna apologize to them for screwing them fucking over? Are you? Are you? No, you're not. No, you're fucking not, because you don't care. You don't care. All you care about is making money, and if it means not getting canceled by these people who never cared about your shit in the first place, then you deserve to fucking burn. That company deserves to fucking burn. And I'm sad to say this because, like I said, I've been a massive D&D fan pretty much my entire life, but sometimes these properties just need to crash and burn and hopefully rise like a phoenix, but at this rate, I don't see that even happening. But what are your thoughts down in the comments below? Do you agree with Wizards of the Coast statements? Do you disagree with it? What are your thoughts on the current state of D&D, Spelljammer, Magic the Gathering, and so forth? Let me know all that. If you've played D&D or anything, what's your favorite version? Let me know all that fun stuff down in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Share on social media if you will. I'll be live tonight on Twitch. I have no idea what I'll be playing. We'll see. I have a massive headache, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing anything that requires a lot of thinking necessarily, but we'll see. This is Mara Jade. Catch you on the dark side, and fuck Wizards of the Coast.